Right. I know he said this here. They should have made like a stand up like
We don't want to block this. Is there any way we could put them on the side and get their?
If they can come up a little bit, we can't just block. We can't block the entrance side.
Terry. Hey, Terry. Oh. I said, ha.
is my book bag still over there? I might be going to bring it with me.
What is it?
My book bag.
I don't watch you.
Oh, okay.
I put it where I watch you.
Okay.
And nobody go get it. I promise. You stand right here.
Todas las personas que tienen, por favor, su equipo de traducción, los pueden encender. En este momento empezamos la traducción. Muchas gracias. Por favor, también silencien sus teléfonos.
Yeah, I think, yeah, she just, I don't see her.
Again. It's right here.
Okay.
Right by that phone.
Okay.
Do y'all got candy?
You see? Yes. Yep. Got the camera.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah. Everybody that got candy.
What's Pastor Clara? What's Pastor Clara? Not yet.
Yeah, I put it right.
Is it on?
They want us to hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'll let you know.
You what?
No, you're good.
You want us to light the candles now?
No.
Don't light them now.
Not yet.
We're not lighting the candle yet, y'all. Trying to get away from me.
Good morning. Who speaks? Who speaks? Who speaks? Good morning. My name is Aswad Thomas. I'm the National Director of Crime Survivors for Safety and Justice. And like many of you in this room, I'm a victim of a violent crime. After those bullets ended my basketball career, I never received any services or resources to help me heal. But my story isn't unique. Here today, many survivors from across the state of Illinois haven't had the resources and services that we need to heal and recover from violence. Communities most harmed by violence are the least supported by the justice system. So that's why we are here today, bringing our voices to the Capitol. I'm excited to be joined by two of our Crime Survivors for Safety and Justice members, Ms. Yolanda Carter and Pastor Clara Foreman. We also will be joined later today by Representative Justin Slaughter and Senator L.G. Sims. So Crime Survivors for Safety and Justice, we are a national network of over 200,000 crime victims from across the country and over 15,000 members here in the state of Illinois. Through our work the past few years, we've shown what's possible when you put the voices of survivors at the center. Last year, we extended access to the Victims Compensation Program in collaboration with the Attorney General's Office and legislators from across the state. Removing barriers to the Victims Compensation Program provides the support and the relief that many survivors need. So we've changed the compensation program to allow more time for victims to apply for the program. We've also increased the expense caps from $27,000 to $45,000 to provide the necessary support for victims to get housing, relocation support, counseling support, funeral and burial costs as well. And we also made it clear that individuals who are victims who may be on probation or parole, that they now can access the Victim Compensation Program. The goal is we cannot leave crime victims behind. We also must make sure that communities have the resources and services that they need. So here in the state of Illinois, we've expanded out the Trauma Recovery Center model. While we've expanded the Trauma Recovery Center model, we need more TRCs in the city of Chicago. We need more TRCs in East St. Louis. We need more TRCs in Rockford, in Springfield, and communities across the state to help our families heal and recover from violence. Because when you provide services and resources to survivors, that's how you prevent violence from happening. So just as we must advocate for more services and resources to help us heal, we also must make sure that we have a criminal justice system that is survivor-centered. So over the past few years, we've worked with bipartisan legislators to also help to improve the criminal justice system. So that's why we are here today to advocate for more reforms to help victims like HB 2493, which allow up to 10 days of unpaid leave for survivors to take the necessary time out of work so that they can grieve, so that they can recover, so that they can go get victim services and that they can navigate the justice system. Survivors should never have to fear of losing their job when they are in mourning. And many of you have been making it clear for years that what happened to us, we don't want it to happen to somebody else. What happened to us, we don't want it to happen to anyone else. We also want to ensure that people who are coming out of the justice system, they're coming out better than they were before. So we must continue to improve access to rehabilitation for those who are in the justice system. And as part of that, we're working on HB 3026, which streamlines the implementation of our current sentencing credit policy that will prioritize rehabilitation. So these important programs that are currently in existence, we need to expand on those programs to help people prepare for success once they leave the justice system. Because we know in our communities, when people have jobs, when people have education, when people have the skills that they need, that helps with economic stability. That helps stop the cycle of violence. And so that's why these bills, they promote accountability. These bills promote healing and recovery for survivors. So that's why we are here in the Capitol as part of Survivor Speak Illinois. So when survivors speak, change happens. When survivors speak, change happens. Now I would like to welcome my fellow CSSJ members to share a few remarks. Ms. Yolanda Carter.
When survivors speak, change happens. When survivors speak, change happens. Hello, everybody. Thank you, Oswald. Thank you also, CSSJ, for allowing me to be here today. But I want to say thank you to everyone that came out. My name is Yolanda Carter. I am a domestic violence survivor. Like many of you, didn't get a chance to receive any benefits and the services that could have helped me in my own recovery. Oftentimes we find ourselves in cycles of trauma, trying to land on our feet. The cycle of trauma is the foundation of much of our violence and instability we've seen firsthand. That's why we're here today to call on our elected leaders to stand with us and ensure that survivors have the help they need to heal. It is simply wrong for survivors to risk losing their jobs when they are planning funerals and grieving the loss of their closest to them. HB 2493 will expand who is eligible for the bereavement leave under VESA or the Victims Economic Security and Safety Act. This bill ensures that if you lose a family member to violence, you have up to 10 days unpaid leave, grieve, attend a funeral, or make arrangements. Losing a loved one is traumatic enough, and not knowing whether you have your job during that time can further compound that trauma. We can also address the trauma by expanding the network of trauma recovery centers that we have in our state. TRCs have been proven to help survivors address mental health needs, access victim services, stop cycles of victimizing in places most hurt by violence. There is no one solution of safety, but these approaches bring hope to our communities looking for change and can make Illinois safe for all. We will make it happen, because when survivors speak, change happens. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Yolanda. And next up, we'll hear from Pastor Clara Foreman.
Hello, everyone. I am psyched up. I'm so glad to be here. So glad to see all of you that are here today. Man, I have been talking about this ever since last year, that we have an opportunity to come and to really just love on one another. And it's an amazing thing to be able to come and share with people that have gone through the same thing that you've gone through. Am I right about that? And so it is good to see all of the people from all over the state here, and we're believing that the very things that we're asking for is going to happen. How many believe it's going to happen? Let me back up. I am Pastor Clara Underwood Foreman. I am from Peoria, Illinois, and I've been a part of crime survivors since 2019 when I was asked to be a chapter coordinator, co-chapter coordinator in Peoria. And I tell you, it changed my life. It changed my life. Having someone, an organization to be there, to be able to encourage me. And I went from feeling as a victim to a survivor. And that is huge. Because when you feel like you're a victim, you take in a whole lot of things that really hinders you from really moving forward. But when you become to a place of feeling that you are a survivor, that no matter what you have gone through, you're going to make it through this. Now listen, I already said I'm a pastor, so I just may say, somebody say amen. Amen. It has been tremendous. A lot of the things that we've asked for, that we've come here to Springfield, we've gotten, and that is major. And the reason why I am a part of Crime Survivors for Safety and Justice is in 2002, I lost my first son, Reginald Ottman, to gun violence. Actually, he was killed in my home. I was actually upstairs laying in my bed and heard the shots. And then in 2015, I lost my last son, Desmond, to gun violence as well. And so I made up in my mind that I wanted to be a part of the healing process that we go through. I don't want to see another family go through what I went through. And so I was approached by crime survivors through Representative Jahan to be a part of this. And I am so excited about doing this, about being here today, because I am believing that when we leave here, we're gonna have a healing like we've never experienced before. Do I need to say amen, somebody? I'm telling you, this is a phenomenal experience for me. And I'm hoping that it's going to be a phenomenal experience for you as well. And so as we move throughout the day, grab a hold to somebody, hug somebody, encourage somebody to know that no matter what this journey is, we can make it. Because when survivors speak, let me say it one more time, when survivors speak, thank you.
When survivors speak, we also know when legislators speak, change happens as well. So next I want to call on one of our champions, one of our legislative leaders, Senator L.G. Sims.
Y'all missed y'all shouting cue. Amen. 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 You know, it is an honor and a privilege to be here. As was mentioned, my name is L.G. Sims. I have the honor and privilege of representing the 17th district in the city of Chicago, the southern suburbs, and rural Will and Kankakee County. But I see so many times across my community the pain, the extraordinary pain that individuals feel because they are suffering from loss. And we will never call you victims. Families are not victims, they are survivors, but they are on the front lines of this fight. So as we stand with you, we ask that you stand with us, because there are some who don't want to hear the pain that you feel. They want to dismiss it as if it doesn't exist. But we know that that pain exists. We know that that you internalize those challenges. We know that you internalize that pain, but you go on. That's why we have fought to pass legislation that will make sure that you have the opportunity to deal with your grief, to deal with your pain, to make sure that we have opportunities to rebuild communities. But this doesn't happen without you. That's why when survivors speak, but I also want to add something else. I want to add that enough is enough. Enough. We are far too tired of being sick and tired. I am a man of faith. I believe in my God. I know my God. But I also know that the word tells me that faith without works is dead. So what we will not do, and I want everybody to pray for me. But don't just give me thoughts and prayers. Give me action. Give me action. You give me action by making sure that you hold the individuals who are harming our communities accountable. Don't blame the survivors for being victimized in their own homes. We need to call out the individuals who are and eradicate the individuals who are stripping and harming our communities. We need to make sure we are holding individuals accountable for the pain that's happening across our communities. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. And one thing I have never done with this group, and I've never done with anybody, I'm not going to lie to you. This is not going to be easy. But when you are a survivor, nothing is easy. So you're okay, and you know about challenge. You know about perseverance. But I need you to stand with us. I need you to stand shoulder to shoulder with us, because you are our best weapons in this fight. The weapon of truth, the weapon of lived experience, it makes a difference. Because when survivors speak, let's go to work, everybody. Thanks so much for having me.
When survivors speak, and I know there's been challenging times for all of us this year the past few years, this week, everyday violence is happening in our communities. When I stand over here and see the faces of our loved ones who are no longer here today, we are in mourning. So as we stand here today, if you have a candle, I want you to take out a candle and light a candle. And as we light this candle, I want you to light it for your loved ones. I want you to light it for yourself. And I'll be joined by several people who will light a candle for survivors. I light this candle for all survivors of violence.
Hi, I'm Yolanda. I light a candle for all the domestic violence survivors all over the world.
I am a survivor of gun violence. I light the candle for us who did survive the gun.
Good morning, how you doing? My name is Yvette Hunter, and I survived domestic violence twice, and I'm also a victim of a violent crime. This candle I'm lighting for my sister who was a victim of gun violence, Jeanette Johnson Lane, I love you. My nephew Dorian, who's a victim of gun violence, I forever scream your name, and I just lost someone Saturday morning. His name is Amir Mosley, and he was 21 years old, and he lost his life Saturday morning. So I'm here advocating for his mother because she couldn't do it. So anybody know anything about this incident, please say something. Thank you.
So as we stand here, please join me in a moment of silence. And as we stand here in silence, please feel free to call out the names of your loved ones who are no longer here that you want to bring into this space.
Antonio Taylor.
Amir Mosley. Jeanette Lane. Dorian McGee. Madman Coach.
Everyone from the 89 block.
Oscar Hera. No. Mary Perry. LaShawn Hudson.
Rose Pepper, we have to call.
Jamel Bridges. Ricky Fight. Shelby Howard. Eric Williams. Tyrone Cole. Lamar Stewart. Elizabeth Love.
Lou Endo Johnson.
Renee Wayne.
Thank you. We are here not only for ourselves, we are here for our loved ones. We are here for our communities. You deserve dignity. And we know the justice system haven't provided you with dignity. You deserve time off from work to grieve and heal after experiencing violence. You deserve trauma recovery centers in your neighborhood to provide the support and services that you need. You deserve more funding for your organizations because you are on the front lines to violence, providing peer-to-peer support, counseling, therapy, transportation, helping people grieve and heal from violence. So we are calling on legislators to invest in these people that you see in the room today. Invest in their healing, invest in their recovery, but most importantly, invest in us. So together we can make real changes here in the state of Illinois. We can stop the violence from happening. We can help people heal. And we can help people coming out of the justice system get access to housing and jobs. Those are the things that stop the cycle of violence. So thank you all for joining us here today. Thank you for your courage, your dedication, your commitment. We see you, we hear you, and we love you. Because we know when survivors speak, change happens. 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 Now please welcome my friend, my brother, Terry Frost Jr. to close us out. Terry.
When survivors speak, change happens. I just wanted to sing this song and then we're gonna get out of here, all right? How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? All right, here we go. Turn it up a little bit, Brian. You don't have to worry, and don't you be afraid. Joy comes in the morning. Troubles stay, don't last always. If you don't have me sing it. For there's a friend in him who will wipe your tears away. Y'all sound good. And if your heart is broken, do it, man. Just lift your hands and say, oh, I know that I can make it. Y'all sound good. I know that I can stand. No matter what may come our way, our lives is in his hand. Come on, say it again. One more time. You don't have to worry. Come on. You don't have to worry. Y'all sound good. And don't you be afraid. Joy comes in the morning. Anybody know what I'm saying about? Troubles, they don't last always. Come on. For there's a friend in Jesus, woo, who will wipe your tears away. You ought to say, for if your heart is broken, do it with me one time. Just lift your hands and say, oh, I know that I can make it. Yeah, I know that I can. You know what I'm saying about? Sing it up. No matter what may come our way. Y'all sound good. Our lives is in your hand. Oh, I know that I can make it. I know that I can stand. No matter what may come our way. My life is in. One more time, guys, and we're out here. Everybody say, you don't have to worry. Here we go. Y'all sound good. And come on, sing it out. Sing it out. Joy comes in the morning. Troubles, they don't last always. Trouble, they. Come on, say, oh, yes, a friend in Jesus. Woo! Who will wipe your tears away. Last time. And if your heart is broken, you can do it with me. Come on. Just lift your hands and say, oh, I know that I can make it. I know that come on, Illinois, sing out Illinois, come on. No matter what may come my way, our life is in your hand. Last time, I know that I can make it. I know that I can stand. No matter what may come my way, our life is in your hand.
So that concludes today's press conference. So we'll have our lunch program. We'll get back on the buses to go over to the BOS Center for our lunch program, for healing services, and also other resources as well. So for any media that would like to interview any of our speakers today, you could please meet us on the left side of the podium here. Once again, when survivors speak, when survivors speak,
Oh, okay. East St. Louis. East, right?